So now.
All right, Donna Mellon, this is for you. We seen you at the store last night. You said you was fixing your house up. I want to show you what we did with a house we just bought. Me and Judy, obviously, we've been fixing up for Chad, Trista. You have a house that's got walls you don't know what to do with, or you got a brick house, you got concrete walls, plaster walls. This is the hopper gun I was talking about. In this house, this is one room that we just finished. Judy, take a picture of the walls there so you can see what kind of texture you're going to get using a hopper gun. Very little work, but you get a good finish and it looks presentable. This is one of the rooms right here. I think this is about a 10 by 26 room that we're working on. Almost got it finished. All right, come on in this room in here, Judy. So Chad and Trista killed myself for you, by the way, doing all this. Here goes the family room. We use the same, and these are all concrete walls in this house. And they were tore all to pieces. I can give you a little hint on if you got a wall like this here that has wallpaper on it, you got to be careful. Try to remove the wallpaper before you spray it with a hopper gun. It has 3 different tips on it. You can put the texture on heavy, whatever you're trying to cover on these walls. But if you have wallpaper, try to remove it, or you seal it up with some paint. Put 2 or 3 light coats when you spray with a hopper gun, because a lot of times the hopper gun will make all the wallpaper come off. These are all brick walls on the back. It's all concrete, plaster. We obviously redone all the moldings in the house, and we don't have that much cost at anything because we redid it ourselves. And if you had a contractor come and do this, you'd probably spend thousands of dollars. And we paid $19,000 for the house, so we're in the house right. And it appraises for about $70,000 without what we done to it. Come on back this way, Judy. Here goes the hallway. You can get somebody that has a little bit of carpenter experience to help you better off too. Because I can't do laminate floorings. I had a guy do this for me, did the sheet for me, did all the moldings for me. Again, these are all concrete walls. You see them that we used the texture. All we did was spray with a hopper gun. You just take your mud. A gallon of mud's about $14, a 5-gallon bucket, excuse me. Mix it with water, and you've got to take a piece of sheetrock. What I did is practice with a piece of sheetrock, find out what texture you need. You're best to take a spackle knife, touch up all your low spots. If you know anything about mudding, just touch up, keep it smooth. And I'll show you a room that I'm working on about ready to spray here in just a couple minutes. But you got to keep everything kind of consistent. You don't want to have it with big gouges in it, because obviously this ain't going to fill it. This is just going to fill the walls, make the walls look presentable. Here goes Emily's room that we just finished. Or is this, whose room is this one?
It'll end up being Emily's.
This is Emily's for right now. This room, if you have a house, I'm just going to tell you all this quick hit here or something. This guy that had the house here, that we bought this house, he put insulation on the bottom of his floors. And there was only about a foot or 2 feet from the bottom. You can't insulate floors that has no ventilation, because this whole room rotted out right here. The only thing that was good and salvageable in this room was the paneling. Don't ask me why, because we had to take the paneling off every wall in this house that was warped. And we see these paneling, and you can see it's beautiful in here. But we had to gut the flooring. This whole room right here, we tore the whole complete flooring out and did it ourselves. Put 2x8s in here, salt treated woods on the outer sides. If you do flooring, do your 2 sideboards. Take you a 2x4, stretch it across, and then start laying your other boards. That way you keep everything level. Put your level on your 2 sideboards or wherever you're starting. I mean, you just got to use common sense when you're putting everything, keep everything level. We did all the woodwork ourselves and stained it. This room, we probably got $200 or $300 in this room. And we buy remnant carpet. If you need carpet, man, go to Ollie's and find carpet. You can get it cheap, some remnant carpeting. Put your padding down. That's the best way to go. You don't have to make everything look like it's some $1 million house like you see on these damn videos that they're doing up here, taking sledgehammers, beating holes in the walls. You don't need to do that. Just try to make the house look presentable. And you can see what you come out with this. We redid the bathroom here. We're still working on the bathroom. Obviously, I had to replace this whole floor because same thing. So we put new flooring down. I salvaged as much as I could salvage in here, because you can't replace everything. You'd have thousands of dollars in this house He wasn't going to try to replace everything in this house. We salvaged even the sink in here. Oak sink. You know, we put all new plumbing in though. Don't get me wrong. But always keep your plumbing. Try to replace all the main stuff in the house. Like your plumbing, if you can update your electrical wire while you're doing it, do that. Here's the kitchen, which we're still doing some work on the kitchen. And we was able to salvage the stove. There's still a lot of mess in here. We put new linoleum down. I put a 3/8 OSB board down to get a flat surface for the linoleum. And a good another tip, I think we got the linoleum at Ollie's cheap. Man, it was real cheap. It was unbelievable. Here's another room we redone. This one here, same deal with this. As you can see the stained moldings. We still got to put carpet down in there. You'll see my mess I got in here. Because I got 2 or 3, sometimes 2 people working in here. We got stuff going all day, moldings and staining and all different kind of stuff going on in the house. All right, here goes the room we're working on now. And there's my other little helper right there. He gets a hammer sometimes. This is one of the bedrooms. And you see we're set up in here with a chop saw. Here's what the house looked like when we bought it. And I'm working on this room as we speak. We're going to salvage this, most of this in here. We painted the ceiling. I think we put a little ceiling up there. We just put a coat of ceiling. We salvaged as much as we can. Alright, let me turn this fan off. See what it is. If you have flooring, you notice I put all brand new 3/4 inch plywood tongue groove in the flooring. This is what you're going to start off with these older walls. And you're going to say, oh my God, how am I going to fix this? Well, I said the same thing when I started working on this house because I've never worked on a house that's concrete. Look right here. It's all concrete walls. So you're going to find this is what you're going to run into. And you ask, what do you do with all this craziness? It's just like it drives you crazy. Here's what you run into with a concrete house. And this is the average, see the 3/8 right here? You got 3/8 in here. That's why you're going to have to use a hopper gun. And obviously you see the sheetrock I put here. Whoever closed the windows in, they put paneling in this room. It was warped all to pieces. Concrete sweats, I guess. I don't know what caused it, but a couple rooms we was able to salvage some paneling. I couldn't get it. But some of the rooms, just like the damn paneling, was just warped all to pieces. But we pulled the paneling off these walls. And there's no insulation. And you can actually see through the walls up to the tops, all the way through the outside. So if you pull paneling down, you have to put insulation in there. Don't put 2x4s up and then just put sheetrock over. You have to insulate the damn walls. Because you don't, you freeze to death. But my point to you is that what you do with this is you're going to take, like you see what I did in here. I wipe a light coat of mud on all these walls to get them where they look presentable. I patched the sheetrock and use vinyl tape on all your vinyl repairs. And when you're doing the corners, use your corner beads. You don't have to make it perfect. Any person that can wipe a little bit of mud on here can make this happen with that hopper gun. That's my point to you on this. You don't have to be a professional at sheetrock. My house, I didn't finish it off perfect because I didn't do it, but most people don't be able to do that. So what you're going to do, if you got a place like this in this wall here, you got a hopper gun, what I generally do with a hopper gun is I'll spray the low sides first and I'll let it dry overnight. So if you took this right here, which actually I've got a long flat level in here that I use for cutting drywall with, it's about 6 foot long. I'll lay it on this wall and I'll find the low spots on it, and this is how you spray it. And so you'll take your hopper gun and you'll spray this low and you tape everything off first. Obviously, I should get back to that. Prep everything like you're painting a car. And you're going to tape this, you're going to spray this area to get the low build up on the low side. Let that dry with a hopper gun. Come back the next day and then spray the rest of the walls. On this right here, that's what I'm telling you about the wallpaper. If you spray that with a hopper gun, stuff's going to peel off. So what I'm doing is I'm putting a light coat on it and I'm going to seal it with paint first. And I found that if you seal it and I scraped all the loose stuff off with paint and then put 3 light coats on, you can spray it on with a hopper gun that sticks. But if you go spray it one time, all that's going to peel off. So that's another tip of the day. And the next thing you want to do is get all your walls like that right there. You want everything looking pretty level. Before you spray, just take a sandpaper. You can see right here where I've hit it with a blade. With the trowel right here. See right the little line, just get that line out of it. Just takes you 5 minutes to sand this. And it's ready to spray. So you got $30 or $40 with the material. Right here's what you're using. In the mud. And keep the mud clean when you're using it. Most people put dirt back in, don't do it because on these walls it don't matter. But this right here is what you want to spray. You add water to it, you mix it. Just know before it runs into these hoppers. Don't go down here to the central that place that sells them off-brand generic hopper guns. You're gonna pay. I think I see one $49. The problem is the hopper on it is about half the size of this. You'll work yourself to death mixing up mud putting it in here. You have to have a large capacity of mud, or you be in here every 2 seconds mixing this up. Like I say, you got different tips, so this is what you're gonna spray with right here. You gotta have an air compressor. It's set at about 30-35 pounds. Adjust this, and you'll get your texture. And you want to run when you spray this, go in a circular motion like this, and you can kind of watch it, and you'll see it, and it'll cover everything. You just got it even like that right there, and that looks like bad sheet mud work, but this covers it, and it looks really nice. So if that helps you on that, that should be able to help you on that. But I'll show you the outside of the house. This house has a deck that goes all the way around it. Outside, it's got a 20 by 30 deck on the back. We picked the house up cheap. This is going to Chad and Trista. Obviously, their family's getting bigger and we're trying to help them out. There's a whole nother upstairs of this thing that has a whole nother bedroom doing for Evan. I'll take pictures of that later. Next springtime, I'll show you pictures of the outside. It's unbelievable. But if that will help you, Donna, and you're welcome to borrow this hopper gun. Just let me know if you need it. I got an air compressor. And I can show you how to spray. Tip of the day, wear it out, have fun, try to save money like I do.